Okay, well, are you guys ready to make your poster? Mine is my biggest concern.
You all know if you succeed at your job and you do well at your job, you tend to like it, you tend to stick around. So at the Bard College Master of Arts in Teaching program, we're really trying to prepare teachers within the very context that we want them to teach and train them deeply enough in their fields so they can bring the joys of scientific inquiry or literary study to the students that they're working with. And that those students know what that experience is of leading an intellectual life. There is research right now that shows that we have a real teacher retention problem, especially highly effective teachers in high-needs schools. But the research has shown that teachers will stay, not because of pay. That's not the first factor. Actually, one of the lead factors, the two lead factors are that they have a sense of community and support, colleagues that they value and like to work with, and the second thing is that they feel successful.
And I do think a program like this may become more and more attractive to policymakers and to funders because they begin to see the kind of experience that student teachers can get in an urban setting, and particularly because teaching in urban schools is a real challenge now in terms of trying to find teachers who will stay. So urban schools tend to be the settings which tend to have the teachers that have the least preparation, that tend to leave the quickest. And these are real challenges right now in public education.
The idea here is much more like the idea of a teaching hospital in terms of the concept of this residency program. If you walk into a teaching hospital, which are usually sort of cutting-edge institutions, you have to look around to figure out which people are the interns, which are the residents, which are the senior physicians. In the same sense, you'll see our graduate students in classrooms working side by side with teachers and wonder which one's which. We like that.
It's a chain of learners, and as long as we all recognize that we're a chain of learners, from the students to the student teacher to the teacher to the administrators to the professors, all of us involved, I know that our students are going to be well served.
Well, I think it's really important for them, and I'll be honest with you, I think it's really important for me as a faculty member as well. The fact that we're here in the school is very much a part of the way I want to work as a teacher educator. I don't want to be removed from the actual context in which our students are going to be teachers, because in some ways it holds me accountable. First, I get to work with my graduate students and develop prospective teachers, and second, I get to work with the actual teachers and the actual students that are here, and I think that makes the kind of seamless world of how teachers should be developed.
If schools of education are interested in making sure that their graduates stay within education and have a higher level of persistence, then being able to create programs where the theory is right there alongside with the practical experience, it will go a long way in terms of making sure that the teachers that are being hired stay within education. Because the teachers are exposed to the practical experience, they will quickly see whether or not this is really for them or not.
What we're doing really steps outside the box. So I do have colleagues in the field that sort of wonder if I'm crazy. How can you do that? How can you afford to do that? This is a very expensive program to operate. How do you work within a high-needs public school, for heaven's sakes? There's all those challenges there. You can't control the quality of everything that happens. But that's exactly what we want to embrace.
Okay, Angel.